Hi, my name is Chrisa, and I am a documentary filmmaker and a wine student. Wine is the primary focus in my films.
Hi, my name is Regina, and I believe that wine brings people together. I see this firsthand in my career as a wine storyteller. My career also allows me to see the impact that responsible viticulture can have in restoring health, biodiversity, and life in a vineyard, and the resulting impact on the quality of a wine on a day-to-day and even vintage-to-vintage basis.
I live in Baltimore, Maryland, where we experience biblical storms as a result of climate change.
The East Coast of the United States, specifically the Mid-Atlantic, deals with extreme weather conditions that are now increasingly exacerbated by the changing climate. Climate change is affecting all aspects of agriculture, including viticulture, the cultivation of the grapevine. Currently, many American farmers are incentivized by government funding and legislation to monocrop, a practice that leads to widespread and potentially long-lasting environmental damage.
I've watched many documentaries about climate change that left me feeling sad, angry, and hopeless. So I wanted to make this documentary about how we can mitigate the negative effects of climate change and focus on solutions.
By taking an agroecological approach, farmers will be able to diversify their landscapes, improve the health of their families, their employees, their animals, their soil. They'll be able to grow more nutritionally dense foods, sequester tons of carbon per acre each year, and in turn, begin to reverse the climate change-based challenges that they already face.
Globally, vineyards are forced to adjust to the impacts of climate change. For example, wildfires in Napa and Sonoma counties have devastated communities, farmers, vintages, and businesses. New wine-growing regions like England are emerging as fine wine producers because their climate is becoming warmer. Many mountainous growers are moving their vineyards to higher elevations to chase cooler temperatures. This is affecting all wine growers around the world. I'm a firm believer that change comes from within, not without. That means two things to me. Firstly, that when we want something to change, we should first look at ourselves, our thoughts and behaviors to determine what we can do now, today, to make the world a better place. Secondly, I believe every citizen has not only the power, but the responsibility to influence their environment. Blaming and complaining has never changed the world, but action on any scale, from a street protest to a documentary, can shift our trajectory.
Every vintage or year that passes without actionable changes to improve our environment and fight climate change weakens the resilience of our food systems and decreases our population's chance to thrive on this planet.
This film will follow a small but mighty coalition of wine growers dedicated to farming practices that yield both benefits to the environment and quality wine. We will take a deeper look into how wine growers can be part of the solution to climate change while building resistance by encouraging biodiversity within their landscapes, restoring healthy soils, and sequestering carbon. We hope that this documentary will raise consumers' awareness towards choosing wines from agroecologically farmed grapes, and that more wine growers will choose to farm in a way that is environmentally conscious.
Your contributions to our fundraising efforts will help us bring these stories to light and, through our documentary, influence the way wine is farmed with the goal to mitigate the risks of climate change.